Okay, so next we have Mission 8. We've come a long way. Are you sure the enemies set up shop in this area? Probably. Recent troop movement intel points to this location. The fighting is getting fierce too. Black Hole is all up in our business. Who knows what they're up to? No kidding. There's no telling what they'll do when they get back into a corner. Jugger! Let's go shut those losers with our new game plan. Teehee. New strategy analyzed and understood. New weapon system deploying. Pipe runner online. Enemy defeat imminent. Teehee. It's time for a tag battle. So yes, we have a tag battle now. As you can see, we're not just fighting Lash here, we're also fighting Jugger. So what we need is to analyze this, and what we need to actually do, we have a new unit here. We have the Pipe Runner. The Pipe Runner, I believe, is an indirect unit. Yeah, it has a 2 for 5 range, so yeah, that's what we're essentially dealing with here. I want to see if this indirect combat unit was designed by Black Hole. It attacks from pipes and factories. So quite literally, you can use these to kind of run along the pipe and just kind of be used as like a really annoying indirect unit. And as you can see, it can actually aim at that property right there too. So we need to be a little careful with this thing, since it's going to be in our business, so to speak. But as usual, there will be ways to combat that for sure. So we need to actually figure out what exactly we're going to do here, because we actually have a pretty decent map here we can have fun with. Okay, it seems like this is also like any other indirect unit, so it can only fire once it's like in a position, so you can't move and fire with it. But as you can see, we have properties over here. We have an airport, so we can use that to use air units, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not in range, so we could really use this. But we could also really use this factory right here too, so we need to figure out how exactly we're going to combat this pipe runner. I think we can actually build medium tanks now, so I think those will be a good bet, and then maybe some other units too that can hit these really strong. Seems like they're going to have really, really tough defenses though. As far as units are concerned, I'm almost thinking either Max or Rachel. Honestly, Jake wouldn't be bad too. There's a lot of planes here. And, honestly, the other two wouldn't be bad either, because this is a property map. So, there's a couple of different ways we could go about this, honestly. I think I'm going to go with Max, though. I think Max will be a good way to kind of just smash up everything. Because honestly, I want to get a bomber as soon as possible. Like, that's definitely like my highest priority at the moment, getting a bomber. Getting a bomber and then just going to town on these fools. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I might also build a tank just to see what the tanks can do against these guys. I don't expect much, though, because, again, I think these guys are supposed to be very, very defensive. But once we have a tank in place, we can just kind of, like, alternate depending on where it's going to be, so, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Max. I think Max is what I want to do. I like how I'm saving before I get started, like Fire Emblem. I mean, this game is very similar to Fire Emblem, as you guys know. I thought I hit deploy. Oh. Mission 8, Tag Battle. What's the big idea? Move your carcasses out of the way. Enemy unit dead ahead. It's a new black hole weapon. I see it. It's sitting on one of those black hole's infamous pipes. They are impervious to any type of attack. This weapon is new to me, though. Rachel, that's gotta be an indirect combat unit. How can you tell? Check out the size and angle of that barrel. I bet that thing can rain some hot death. I see what you're saying. In that case, we should get next to it and pound away. It may be big, but there's only one of them. It'll blow up like anything else. It sounds like a good idea, but first of all... Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to build an infantry. I'm just going to build 2 infantries. That's generally how you start most of these property deploy maps. Just build some infantry to get started, and then you'll start getting things moving as time goes on. Black Hole is totally scheming something. I only see 1 army, but there are 2 COs. What's up with that? Who knows? Just stay on your toes. They may be evil, but they're not stupid. Word. So yeah, we'll start seeing the tag battle system come into play shortly. But first, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually build an APC, and I'm going to build an infantry, just so I can make a V-line straight to this airport over here. And then after that, then I'll probably start building some tanks. They're only building 1 unit at a time, so they're not going too fast. Teehee, Tag Battle is our latest tactical innovation, and it's pure genius. All we do is change COs mid-battle to adapt to any condition on the field. When the time is right, we can use our tag power and attack on the same day. What that means is that once 1 CO is done, the other CO can issue orders. Do you understand the genius at work here? Huh? Do you? If you and I were more compatible, our attack would be even stronger, but twice the pain equals twice the terror. Teehee, that's Black Hole's math. Prepare to get served. So yes, this is Tag Battle. That's essentially how Tag Battle works, where basically the CO in control, you'll get their day-to-day abilities, but at the end of each turn you can change COs, so the next turn the other CO can act under their day-to-day abilities. And then when you get their Super CO powers, or basically both meters completely full, you can do a CO tag swap, where basically you use one player's CO ability, then you swap to the other one, then you need to use another turn with them. Think of it like Eagle in Advance Wars 1 and 2, where basically his CO power was basically giving another turn. That's pretty much what tag abilities can do. And it's actually kind of funny when Eagle comes into play later, because just think about it, using tag CO abilities with his move already, it completely obliterates everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and capture. Finish capturing this. Then we're going to start capturing this. And as far as you're concerned, like I said, we're going to move down to that airport, and I should be able, because like we have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Load 1 here. Okay, I can't quite get to the airport, but I can at least start these properties over here. And with that, since we have some money now, I can start building tanks as well. So yeah, I think we're kind of moving good so far. We do definitely start out with an advantage, even though they had a unit in the field. We just have more properties than they do. But yeah, as you can see, they're moving towards this property right here, which is smart because they know this is going to be a vital property for me, because it's right next to where their pipe runner is. And I'm going to be kind of over in this area trying to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, well, first of all, I don't know if I'll be able to move into this forest though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to. I'm just out of their range right now. But yeah, I'll definitely deal with it. In fact, I might actually get another tank so I can intercept these units that are trying to come at me down here. And as I said before, since I'm going to be focused on this airport over here, actually, that's a good idea. I can start... Okay, I think I have a good idea. Now here's the thing, they might actually move the pipe runner too, so that could be another problem. Oh, okay, they didn't move it. Okay, that's fine with me. I am okay with them not moving it. Now here's the verdict. I can move up to it. I can attack it, and okay, that does a lot more damage than I thought. Now, they're still, like, probably, like, more defensive than other units, other indirect units, but still, that did more than I thought it would. Regardless, so... let's move you here. And then we'll move you down here, and... like, really, even if they attack the tank, that's gonna be not so good for them anyway. So I'm gonna load you here, gonna load you at the airport so we can capture that. You'll capture this, and you get an infantry to kind of work on these properties, so that's pretty much that taken care of. Then I'm going to build a tank, and yes, we can get medium tanks and neo tanks now, so I will definitely be saving up for those, especially the neo tank, because the neo tanks are frickin' powerful, just like they were in Advance Wars 2. Okay, he is going for the healthy tank, which is probably a good move. For 3 HP, that did do a decent amount of damage, so I'm not gonna make fun. That did some damage to me. And here they are, they're doing the CO swap. And another thing to note is that whenever you are, like, the controlling CO, both star meters will fill, but the one you're in control of will fill faster, so whenever you're doing tag battle, naturally, like, when one gets full, you may want to switch to the other just to work on the other CO meter, so that's essentially the mind games you can kind of work with in this game. Okay, so we're going to move down here. I'm going to start attacking you now, and we're going to actually finish this pipe runner. See, the pipe runner really isn't that scary. We defeated it no problem. No, no, no! They blew it up! And pipe runners are such a pain to make, too. Not a problem. Pipe runners can now be built in factories. We have tag power as an advantage. Victory is certain. It still bumps me out, but whatever. All we have to do is not get overrun or let them capture our HQ. Teehee. Well, if you think that'll help you, Lash, more power to you. So, I'm actually almost thinking about moving this tank over here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... shoot, I can't get to where I want to get to, though. Because the problem is, he's going to start getting that property. Yeah, that base is pretty much going to be taken over by him. But we'll have air units soon, so that's something we'll have that they won't. And we'll also have neo tanks soon too, so again, it's really, really not that big of a deal. Actually, you know what I could do? That might actually work better, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that's not going to work though. Eh, it's probably still good on contesting this anyway. We're still fine, we just have to work through a few things. So it doesn't really matter where I build this. I guess I'll just build a tank here, and then build infantry here. And let us continue. I like Lash's thing. Okay, it's already changed. I'm a dork and I know it. With that airport we just captured, we can now build air units. It's also a place where B-copters and bombers can repair and refuel. Capturing this airport put us a lot closer to victory. Let's keep on rolling. It really did give us a good leg up on the enemy for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these guys now. They're kind of getting more properties than I would have liked for them to get, but it's okay. I mean, stuff happens. Sometimes you can't control it. And like, we have just a huge tank army over here, so think we'll be just fine. But yeah, here's where things will be actually kind of difficult, because we are going to get hit by this tank. So, well, let's start taking over these properties first. Yeah, I totally misjudged that, like, completely. But I have a few ideas. I have a few ideas of how to make this right, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, do I want to build another unit or not? Yeah, let me build a tank here so I can start fighting this guy. We'll take a little bit of damage, but not too much. And we'll have enough for definitely an air unit next turn. At least a B-copter. I don't know if we'll have enough for a bomber yet, though. Okay, that did 5 damage. That's okay. Honestly, that is okay, because... well, again, we'll see why. In fact, I think that tank can actually get right at the enemy, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... oh, no, it can't. Oh, either way. Either way, we capture this property, because... yeah, we did. Capture... start capturing this property here. Okay, here's where they're actually going to start building more tanks on this side. They mostly have recons over here, though, so I'm not too worried. And is Jugger in charge right now? Yeah, Jugger's in charge, so you won't have to worry about Lash's defensive capabilities as much. He'll still have defensive capabilities just because he's on a city, but still, it could be a lot worse. And yeah, just keep a watch of that CO power again, seriously, because that could really ruin your day without you even realizing it. Now, this could actually be really good if I planned this right. I don't think that's going to be the case, though, because I don't know if my unit can do 4 damage. Actually, he might be able to. I'm going to be in a forest, so... yeah, okay, we got this. Now, what's good about this is that, yeah, they did get this property, but I can just put a supply unit on it, so... sucks to be them. Meanwhile, let's build our first B-copter, and I probably should build another tank over here. I might actually no. I'm gonna save my funds. Maybe build a Neo tank from here. But I have to get through these units first. They're still not quite able to get the tag power yet. Still, they still do a decent amount of damage, which isn't great. And looks like the tank is retreating. That is all right with me, though. Because overall, they're just not really doing like enough damage to really destroy me yet. And if anything, they're just building up my CO meter, so... this is not great for them. Okay, so let's capture this property. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here. This is almost taken care of. So now we need to figure out what we're gonna do here. Unfortunately, this guy's taking a bit too much damage for my liking, so I'm probably just gonna retreat him a little bit. At least this way, I'll almost kill his frickin' tank. Or, no, that's a recon, not a tank. If I could get to him, I could kill him, but no, I'm just gonna retreat on him. Nice first here. Okay, well, look at this bright side. Right side, we captured this. And we're gonna go here. Now, I can either destroy the tank, but I may want to actually work on this guy too, so I don't know if I'm gonna... don't think I'm gonna have my, B-copter follow suit, basically. think it will make more sense for me to bring this guy over here and do a little more damage. And definitely kill this guy too. So yeah, I basically shut off this base right here, so he can't get this base. Over here, like, he's not going to be able to kill my infantry, plus my infantry is going to be healing. So I'm just going to build another decopter, and that's pretty much it. I'll save up money for something else big next turn. But first, before I do anything, I'm definitely going to finish up what I started here. So I definitely want to kill Mr. Tank. Do not want him to recover at all. Now here... yeah, I think I do want to attack. Yeah, I do. Take a little bit of damage, but not enough to make it significant, and... yeah, we are shutting these guys down, but, again, those tag powers can really make a difference in ways you would not expect, so I'm not going to celebrate just yet. They have a decent amount of funds, too, so... I can build another tank, at least. Whatever. All systems go. Keep on doing the CO swap. Okay, so now we're just gonna... at this point, we're literally just trying to weaken these guys. Trying to take what we can from their property. Did I even move this guy last turn? I don't know if I did. If I didn't, oops. But yeah, we're going to really start rocking now because we can build a Neo tank, and if I wanted to, I could even build a bomber, but I think I'm going to go with a Neo tank because we have a decent Air Force right now. So yeah, let's get this Neo tank out here. And what's great about this is I can actually weaken this tank now. So I don't have to worry about it being at full power. Takes a little bit of damage, but whatever. And as far as you're concerned, yeah, we'll do that. Can I move? Okay, no, I can't. I was thinking, can I maybe move across there? Not quite. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. How much fuel do I have left? 35? I think I'll have enough to restore fuel. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to leave you there. You're going to do this. And attack this guy. You're going to move down, and I guess attack this thing. You know what's funny is I could almost complete this. But again, they have these grunt soldiers that are still around, so I'm not going to be able to do it quite yet. But I'll be able to get rid of most of their units. Most of them. Most of their dangerous ones for sure. And it's funny, because I think with the way the AI uses the tag powers, they actually use them in a very dumb way, and I'll get into that in a minute. And I could be mistaken on a few accounts too, because again, it's been a while since I've played this game. So I don't remember all the facts. But yeah, notice how all the meters are filled up, all the star power meters. They're going to use their supers here. Approaching system meltdown. Here's the tag power. Dual strike, as they call them. Yeah, that's Jugger's stupid bonuses coming into play. Didn't do that much there, but it's still something you gotta be careful of. And yeah, basically every unit gets a different, basically a different result that can be really powerful or not. Damn it. Oh, okay, they did use it properly. Never mind then. Basically what I was talking about earlier is that I thought that the enemy units I thought that they wouldn't buy their units until the end of the turn, but that's not necessarily true, because they bought this fresh tank as Jugger, and then when they used the swap, Lash got to use it. So yeah, that's essentially a strategy you can use. You can actually make more units and get a unit to attack immediately due to the nature of those powers. So yeah, that's just a lot of different stuff you have to look out for, honestly. So just definitely be careful. And since you're... Actually, you know what? I can actually just send you right here and just make those 2 units full anyway. I'm still not worried. It'll probably take like an extra turn to finish this up, but we have a Neo tank now anyway, so it's like whatever. And I think this other tank I have is fresh anyway. Oh, I also have Mycio power, but I probably want to use it next turn when I can get the best use out of it. I'm probably not going to use it just yet. Yeah, I'm only going to do 15% damage to it, which is not really that much. So what I might do here is I might actually just park this guy there so you can't build anything from there. Actually, yeah, this is a good strategy. Because if you think about it, I'm essentially using Lash's power against her a little bit. Because she'll have to attack me. Oh, I guess she could attack from there. But they'll be attacking planes, which is kind of stupid, but either way. Again, I'm not worried. I have this pretty much. I'll buy another tank for good measure, and we will just finish this up.